Welcome to RockTrue Nutrition with MegTheUnicorn. We got bro here, Jason Clinton. Tell us your business name, Renewed Mindset.
Renewed Mind and Fitness.
Renewed Mind and Fitness. And we are here with Miss Selena K. She's coming soon. And we are here to kind of introduce ourselves to you guys today. We are in season 2 of RockTrue Fitness, season 2 of CKY, here at the Barbara Dean and White Center, 6600 Broadway in Maryville. And we kind of had this opportunity to introduce ourselves in the first season. But I think now we're a little more well established. We got our routine together. We've been together for a whole season now. And I think that it's good to kind of review who we are and why CKY and fitness and nutrition is a passion for all of us. And so that's what we're doing today. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. Come on. We know your hip man, but we got wrong.
Thank you.
Okay. Period. Listen. Okay. Period. Okay. All right. So, our first class, we did some talking. We know that our brother Jason here is a personal trainer. That's what you went to school for. That's what you got your degree in. Something like that. Exercise science. And you told us that you got into the whole dance deal over quarantine.
Yep.
And you kind of danced your way out of depression, danced your way out of a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then myself, I've been doing yoga for over 10 years. Just started like studying it in depth. But fitness, I've been working on getting my fit life together for quite some time. I've always been a gym buff, but I never got any really good results. But I found that in my personal life, in my personal experience, my physical, mental, emotional health are all connected. And that's one thing that you learn in yoga, that everything is connected. Unity, operating in unity. And so as I work on my mental, emotional health and my physical health, like I've just began to blossom as a person.
Yeah.
And how did you two meet?
How did we meet?
We met at
Healthy in Space. That's
Okay.
right. Well, all things healthy in one space. 6004 Broadway.
6004 Broadway.
Yeah, right up the street. Yeah, we met there. I think we were at our grand opening that day.
It was
the grand
opening.
opening.
With the whole family.
With the whole family.
What made you come into the grand opening?
So I was at Straps, right across the street.
Right.
Probably about maybe two or 3 days before the grand opening. Mm-hmm. And as I was leaving out, of Straps on the Broadway Street side. I never leave out that side. I always leave out on 61st.
Gotcha.
I happen to leave out on the Broadway Ave side. Mm-hmm. And as I was leaving out, I'm looking directly at Healthy in Space. I'm looking, I'm like, that sounds like they might be right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So I kept straight. I went straight across the street.
Right.
I went over there. Now they were closed at the time.
So you followed a hunch. That's what it feels like to me.
No.
And if you want to get real technical, you can say you followed your intuition.
Yeah,
if you want to get,
I was led there.
If you want to get spiritual, you can say you followed the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
I was led there.
And you were led.
No, it's
TTT. So nobody was there.
Nobody was there, but I pulled up and I just seen the signs outside, so I got out real quick, just reviewing, and it was like, all right, this place is right up my alley. And of course, they had some signs saying that it was a grand opening that Saturday.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna pop back over this Saturday.
Yes.
I'm pop back over this Saturday, and then I'm gonna check them out. So then, of course, we came through, and I met Miss Mary here. It was two other folks in there as well.
Okay.
We chopped it up for a little bit.
Yeah,
We chopped it up for a while. Yeah, we chopped it up for a while. And that was it. That was it. Like, I forgot what I got. I got something, and then we dipped out of there.
Yeah.
I came back.
What you were looking for? I think you were looking for the toothpaste.
Yes.
You were
I was
looking
looking
for
for
the
some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Yep.
I was looking for some fluoride free.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, period.
Yes, and we had an example. But not with tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was looking for some fluoride free.
We gotta get
what we're
So
going to
we
do.
did this RockTrue nutrition potty podcast. We want to call it a potty. I don't know what we want to call it a potty. Potty, bow body. I don't know. Whatever we come up with, even whatever feels natural.
Whatever the unicorn comes up with, that's what
that's what we're gonna do. So you guys met at Healthy and Space. You followed the hunt, you rode with it, and you met Miss Mary. So tell me, I've said my version of how we've met before, but you tell me your version of how we met. That's what I want to know.
We were at the Hudson and Campbell. At the Hudson and Campbell, and she was doing yoga. Were you already doing yoga or was I already in there? Which one? Was I already in there?
I don't really remember.
I can't remember. But yoga inside of the sauna, which is amazing. I mean, any workout inside of that sauna is amazing. It's just
in love with that. That bless.
Everything.
That bless so good.
Listen, you don't got to do much, and you just drink it.
You don't have to do much. So at the time, what was going on with me was that I was working a 9 to 5 and only had a small amount of time to get my workout. So I do yoga, but what I was used to doing was like a full range of workout. So I would do my cardio, I would do my weight training, I would do my yoga at the end. And I like what we do now. But with the time crunch, because we had more time, like I had stuff going before COVID and I had my routine. But either way, my time constraints, I couldn't do all of that. So what felt good to do was to do my yoga in the sauna. Like it relaxed my muscles all at the same time, but I also did a lot of sweating, so I felt like it was detoxing. Now I'll tell you, I don't know all of the intricacies. I know you better be hydrated if you ever decide to do it. But I knew it was safe because people do hot yoga all the time. But I just felt like it intensified my workout. It burned more calories. In my imagination, do I know if it's accurate or not? I don't know.
No, it's accurate.
It's accurate. Right.
It's accurate. It's accurate because that was the same thing for me. It was crunch time, so I had time. So to get the workout that I needed into the sauna, so it's like I'm first time doing no pregnancy. So by the time it actually brings up where it needs to be, I'm already
sweat. And Mary was trying to kill me.
I was.
She put that heat all the way to you can't go no more. And I'm like, listen, because yoga looks like it's sweet. It looks sweet. But baby, it's not sweet. So I'm like, listen, we gotta turn it down to 10 so you gonna kill me. And I'm gonna die. And she's like, okay, but look, so she gotta go in there first. So we created routine.
Yes.
Once we knew until we created routine. But long story short, we were in the sauna at the same time. Yeah. And what made you ask me what you asked me?
It's God.
She follows every hunch she gets, she's a hunch follower. You understand? She's an opportunity chaser. Yeah. But in a good way. Yeah. You know, you can be an opportunist.
Yeah, teach.
I mean, but every coin has two sides. And you can use it for good or you can use it for bad. So you know what? Let's take that correction back. Anyway, every opportunity she can find, she'll take it, baby. It blesses. Because here's the thing. God give you a seed or a talent. If you don't use it, then you lose it, right? Right? You bury your coins in the dirt.
Same deal.
Then you can't produce no fruit from that. So you gotta reach out. You gotta take opportunity. Yeah. You gotta take some risks. You gotta take some risks. You can't be afraid to talk to people. Man, and also you can't be afraid to listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. Man, what? Or if you don't know nothing about those words and maybe they freak you out, listen to your inner voice or the Holy Spirit. Some people feel like it's the voice of God. Whatever it is, listen to it. Don't be afraid. Unless it's telling you to go shoot people on the subway. Then don't do that.
Unless it tells you that you yourself is Jesus Christ. That's
right. Then that's probably not it. But that's off topic. That's neither here nor there. But you follow your intuition. So let me tell you what was on my end of how we met, what was going on. I'm working my 9-to-5 job. And I'm like, I gotta do something. I'm putting in applications everywhere, baby, because I got to get out of here. Okay? And I had somebody ask me, did I teach yoga? Because they know I was doing it. Like I said, I was a gym buff. My coworkers knew that I would get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym, shower and get dressed for work at the gym, and then go to work. Like they knew this. So one of my homegirls, coworkers, she came to me and was like the yoga instructor that was supposed to do a class for our event. Hurt herself. I know you do yoga. Do you teach it? And I told her no, because I hadn't pursued it. even know I was doing it, but I hadn't pursued it in a official way. And then I didn't know what the requirements were, this, that, and the third. But I was like, no, but that put the seed in my mind. That, oh yeah, people really do that though. People really teach.
Yes, they
do. And I was like, man, okay. And so an opportunity arose on the 4th of July. I was on Facebook scrolling. You know they be listening to us, but you know what? All things work together for our good. So I'm not even worried about it. Little vinyasa program, yogi, certified teacher program comes up, and I had started researching it too myself. And you don't have to be having all these credentials to teach it either, to instruct it. So, like officially, you know, some things you gotta be licensed.
But definitely have a passion first. Like, don't just get in it.
No, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't stick to it. The person wouldn't stick to it.
That's true.
But anyway, fire sale came up. They said take this for half the price. And I said, I'm going to step out on faith, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. And it's not a cheap program, so even at half off, it's too rich for my blood. But I stepped out on faith. Man, you step out on faith. If you follow the hunch, and if you sometimes you got to do it even when you're scared. But if you follow the hunch, it'll take you places. You can't be afraid, or if it doesn't. Because if it doesn't, then so what? You just back to where you were to begin with anyway. So what's the big deal? We can't be afraid to fail. Fear can't control our life, because if what? We're not following our intuition, we're not listening to our inner voice or our gut, whatever the case might be, then who can we listen to? No, honestly.
I can honestly listen to other people.
No, at the end of the day, because even if you can, even if you do, because you get mentors and all types of things. But even with that, their job is to teach you to be independent. Their job is to teach you how to master these skills so that you can go out and do your thing and pass it to other people. Because one day they won't be there anymore. And when they're not there, are you going to be lost? Are you no longer going to know how to live your life and how to be healthy, how to be happy, how to be whole? Because the person that gave you, or are you going to look for the next person to give you instructions for your life? That's something to think about.
Especially when they're built in. You have built-in instructions. So it's not
built in, because the scripture says that the word was written on our hearts.
He put it there purposely, so you don't have an excuse. That's why you don't have an excuse.
But you know what? What I found is that life and people and things, and sometimes even religion will put so much stuff on top of you that you're so confused and you don't trust yourself anymore, that what is written on your heart, you don't trust it. Because you've been taught from a young age, you've been domesticated. When you're a child and you're raised up, you have to be, because you don't know. You're naive, you don't know anything. So your parents have to tell you what is right and what is not right to do. Right? And so we have a hard time shifting from that to being a fully functioning human being without needing to be directed on every move to make, you know? And then you get taught, right? You get taught to not trust your intuition a lot of times. Because everybody want to tell you what to do. So you don't get the opportunity to follow your intuition, because people jump in and say, no, do this, or no, do that, or do this. What are you doing? You think that's a good idea? So it takes practice to trust yourself, to trust your intuition. It takes practice. And one thing I can say about physical fitness in general, but I'm going to say more specifically in regard to like yoga, it teaches you to quiet your mind and feel. Like, and not just feel like emotions, sad, happy, but feel like
I'm breathing.
But not only that, it's like in different situations. When you get in a situation where it becomes emotional, you become whatever emotion, to step away. Have awareness. Step away and be like, okay, so why do I feel like this? Do I feel disrespected? Or do I feel misunderstood? Like, cause really, when we get into a place of conflict, or a place where our emotions rise up, it's generally a trigger from something that happened in the past. Your body feels a similar situation, so its job is to protect you. Your body, your mind jumps into survival mode, and it's like, I need to protect myself. So even if the situation is not dangerous, like the situation you had in your past, because it feels similar, you are automatically on defense mode because you have to protect yourself. So because we're no longer on battlefields and we're not, in a war, we're not in a boxing ring, we're dealing with just emotions at this point. Thank God we're not being chased by lions or anything like that.
Some of us, I don't know what you living at, you watching.
Be blessed. But that's all I got. Be blessed. Because wherever you at, that's where you need to be. Be blessed. But either way, we're talking about being able to trust our inner voice. We need to get to a place where we can actually hear it. And once you make a practice of trusting it, then it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, you become blessed. And you get more and more blessed down the process. And we have, out of that meeting, the meetings, and marriage choices, and our choices to follow our intuition, follow the instruction of the Lord, follow what we felt was the best thing to do. We're in season 2. This is the second class of season 2. We had a student come in today. And I'm just always grateful. Let me tell you another thing. Listen, what y'all got to say? Y'all got something to say? Y'all blessed and grateful too? Y'all in the flow? Okay. So let me tell y'all about how I stay in a good mood. I'm grateful. Like, I find any and everything to be grateful about. I'm going to use my daughter for an example. She got her headphones on. So, she got a little notebook, and it had a list of gratitude. It wanted like 55 gratitude. Okay. And she was like, I'm going to get 4 down because I don't want to just write anything. I'm like, baby, all good things come from the Lord. Okay? Every good thing. You got to find, because baby, sometimes it's going to be hard to see something substantial that you're grateful for.
Because it's all substantial.
It's all substantial. And the thing about it is it's like a snowball. Because sometimes we get into spots where don't nothing look good. Sometimes you wake up and everything is great. If you can remember to find a reason to be grateful, just start, and it's good to look in the mirror, but start with something small. It's a snowball. Start at the top of the mountain, and before you know it, if you just keep going, you'll find bigger and bigger things to be grateful for, and then you'll be happier because you're changing your lens. Ready, mindset, grow, reset. Period. That's a part of changing your thought process. Because honestly, the only way you're going to be able to keep any progress, any lifestyle progress, is to change your mindset.
Yeah, not for real. Even that snowball started from iceberg, from the cloud. You know what I'm saying? And it comes down and it turns into the flake. The flake turns into the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's all somewhere. And what's so funny about being grateful when you talk about being grateful for the big things is actually the big things become small. So the things that you normally would have been like, I got a big house and you'd be
that's big facts.
But then you start being grateful for I can move.
That's for real. Because you can only have so many big houses. You can only live in so many big houses. When you get all of the material things that you want, don't look back and regret not maintaining what matters. Because listen, this body matters. You gotta have it till you're gone. So you don't want to be getting all depressed and fat and greasy.
No, for real.
While you getting rich, because you could get rich. You can work really, really hard to get rich and have clogged arteries and congestive heart failure. Like no quality of life. It's all connected. You spend all your wealth to maintain your health, guys.
Look at the cycle. Look at the unhealthy cycle.
So listen, I work out because it makes me feel good. I might work out too much. No, I learned that I was working out a little too much. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel powerful.
Yeah, me too.
But it also is like a cleansing energy. It's a cleansing energy, especially after you're done. And you're just like, whew. Yeah, that was good.
I
It is.
It's preparing. It's peace. For me, it's peace. Like yesterday, I just had the opportunity to RockTrue peace. But no, peace is important. And I learned, peace is not a locale. It is a state of mind. It is literally a state of mind. Like, it's actually a state of his mind. Like, to have the peace that he's talking about, you will fully appreciate. And that's what we're talking about, being grateful for those big things. Peace.
You want to know what, though? Some of us don't even know how to enjoy peace. I remember back in my young days, if we didn't argue in my relationship after a week, it wasn't enough activity.
See?
We need
People
some
are
activity.
really like this.
So listen, no, in real life.
It's true.
Because I'm going to keep it 100. The unicorn is going to keep it 100. If it was too quiet, what's going on? You know when the kids is too quiet, you got to go see what's going on. We need some energy around here. So, but it was really because I really couldn't deal with peace. I couldn't handle peace. I didn't know that though until like now.
Abnormal. We grow up in abuse.
Dysfunction.
Okay, we abnormally use people, and we grow up in homes where abnormal. It's normal to abnormally use another person. So we're coming out of abuse, and if abuse isn't present, then it's kind of like what's going on.
What's going on? This is unusual.
Yep.
So abuse, dysfunction becomes normal.
Yep.
So normal. So when it's absent, it's like, something ain't right. I must need to call some person. I must need to, you don't say that to yourself, but if you reflect upon
teaching
certain actions, if you reflect, the key really, because we be so caught up in other people. We be so caught up. We be really caught up in like, well, if y'all stop talking about me, then da da da, or whatever the case might be. Listen.
Focus on you.
If you look at what's going on, because the people, all of that's just a distraction.
It is.
It's really just a bunch of distractions.
It is.
It's really distracting you from being like, okay, so what do I need to do?
That's it.
What kind of patterns am I making? Because as soon as you pay attention to it, you're breaking the habit right there. Yeah. And you able to catch yourself. Like you could be in the middle of what I call is causing a tornado. So in my mind, if I got this internal tornado going on, depending on what's going on, if it's directed toward a person, baby, you finna get this. It's gonna be a tornado. Like we gonna talk, and you can feel the energy build up. You can feel it building up, and then sometimes you get into the quiet circle of the middle of the tornado. Baby, one day in my imagination, I seen my husband from the rafters, like, hey, yo, baby. I was like, girl. And then I had to look at myself, I'm like, girl, you was creating tornadoes. Like, the Lord has always spoke to me in pictures and visions. So, I did see him hanging from the rafters, and I was like, I'm not going to create no more tornadoes. So, but where do I find a tornado alert? It's building up in here. So what's going on, Megan? Look, have a talk to yourself. I know people say that it's crazy, but guess what? You talk to yourself anyway, and 9 times out of 10 is bad. It's negative. It's shameful. It's making you feel guilty. It's doing all these negative things. Start paying attention to what you're saying to yourself, and start saying what you want to see, not what you don't want to see.
I even go further. Say what you want, what he wants to see. And another thing too about telling you the affirmation, say what he said about you. Because some of the times you saying stuff that's lowering yourself. You saying something he didn't say. He told you was great. You like, I'm good. No, he didn't say that. You're better than that. You're grander than that. And it's like, no, you're lowering yourself. And we do that too because of people. We try not to, I don't want to seem like I'm this or
right.
that.
Take up space.
Take it up.
That's what I'm
room.
Take up space. And that don't mean cause a tornado.
No.
But that means be okay with being yourself. Accept yourself. All parts of yourself. We hit a lot of pieces today. We hit hella pieces. So the pieces that we hit today probably are going to be broken up into topics where we can fully discuss.
Yeah. We got time. We got a whole season.
We got a whole season. So guys, we kind of jigged the last day of the first season. We kind of was grateful because we finished the season. And we have started a new one. And it's getting nothing but bigger and better. We're contracted with the fitness center now. Miss Selena K is doing the catering here Monday through Friday, 11 to 3 p.m. This is at 6600 Broadway, Maryville, Indiana. The Dean and Barbara White Fitness Community Center. You guys can come and get vegan options. I know it's hard to get some good local vegan options. You guys come out, check us out, and then we got our bro Jason Clinton, Renewed Mind and Fitness. Renewed Mind and Fitness, personal training. Hit him up. Is that your Facebook name too?
Yes.
Facebook.
IG Jason.
Facebook, just my name, Jason.
Right. Okay.
IG Renewed Mind Fitness. No and.
Renewed Mind Fitness.
Yeah, Renewed Mind Fitness.
Cool. And I am MegTheUniCorn. One Fitness is my brand. And we're moving forward.
That's it.
We're blessed.
That's it.
We're abundant. We're prosperous, and all is good. Signing out.
Yep. RockTrue Fitness are absolutely nothing.
Period.
Alrighty, y'all.
So y'all just let me be in my bag, huh?
Hell yeah.
Hilarious.
Sat back.